So last week we had some really good suggestions. Davey Hancock put the LX. Barbara Ricker said it was the Pentax 645, and Astral Brain Tentacles said the K1000. So when people ask me about what camera should you get when you're starting to learn photography, I always say the K1000, and it's because of the history of the K1000. This camera was originally released in 1976 and was made until 1997. That is 21 human years and might as well be 300 camera years. And the reason why the Pentax K1000 is such a popular camera and was so significant was because it was so simple. And the camera doesn't have a lot of features. It's a manual camera with a simple meter inside and has a top shutter speed of 1000, which is where it gets its name from, the K1000. The reason why this camera stuck around for so long was because it was so simple and it was so well built. Early models were made of totally metal, and it was totally mechanical. And that's the reason I recommend it. These cameras aren't going to go bad, and they've had a long history of being very reliable and taking really great pictures. I've taken some pictures last year with this camera, and it came out surprisingly well. Surprisingly well enough that when I sold this camera, I tried to get another version back. So when Pentax made the K1000, they were trying to enter the market that was flooded with the AE1s and the OMs, and they made a camera that really stuck out and lasted a lot longer than those cameras did. And because it was so simple, it was so straight to the point, and it really was a friendly to use camera, and something today that I still recommend for when someone should pick up a camera. And we're going to end on a quote by David Hancock, who I think is the best vintage photography website out there. And he writes, "With the K1000, you may want some features, like a self-timer or depth of field preview. Someday you may even feel that it really needs a mirror lockup or interchangeable focusing screens. And in time, after thinking that and letting your K1000 sit and collect dust a bit, you'll return to it and realize that with it you can take some, if not the, best photos you've ever created. That's the most important feature of the camera, the ability to let the photographer be the cognitive creative force." And I don't think there's a better way to end that, so I am going to end that and hope you guys enjoyed the review. So next week we're going to change brands to Olympus, and you can put in the comments if you can think of one essential camera from the Olympus film series and what best represents Olympus. What would it be? What camera would come to your mind first? I hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember to check out my other video, which is on photo of the week, and I'm going to release it this Sunday, but I'm going to change it to Saturdays after this. If you have any other cameras you want to see looked at, or you have any comments or questions, please put it in the comments. Thank you. Bye.